Hello everyone, good evening. So I'm gonna talk about ISR, which is like individual social responsibility, not CSR. This is something which I came up. And throughout my life I've been in various situations where I learned some lessons, so I'll go one by one through it. In my childhood I used to go from door to door to ask donations for blind people. It was a part of my younger cousin's school initiative. So once we ended up to one person's house and he was not interested to donate because he thought that it would not go to the right place. We were having the paper to show him that it is going to the registered trust and we are having a signature, everything. But he was not ready to trust actually. So when we came out, we were cribbing that okay, if he doesn't want to pay, then he can just say it directly. Why is he saying that he doesn't trust it? But later on, I got to know what this trust issues mean when I got older. I started working and my office was like 1 kilometer away from the bus stop. So while returning, it was quite dark. I met one person. He came up to me and started asking that I have lost all my money. I need to go to my hometown. So and I don't have any money. So can you help me with whatever you can? So I told, where is your hometown? He said the name of the place, and I handed over him 50 rupees, reserving with myself for 20 rupees. When I boarded the bus, I started checking that how much does it take from there to Majestic and then Majestic to his hometown. It was 70 rupees. Then I was regretting that why didn't I pay him 20 rupees more? I don't know whether anyone else would help him or not. So I was very naive that time. So few days later, I forgot that incident. Then that very person came to me and started asking that money to me again. So I told him that you have called me earlier. Then I was having two choices, that whether should I go and tell other people that you're getting scammed or to stay safe.
No, he needs to go home every day.
Yeah.
So then I understood what trust issues mean. But the lesson is like if we build that trust and we give the right reasons, right way, then people might still do the contributing in the right way. Then there is another incident in my college time wherein there used to be a blind person who used to sell pens outside of a college. So I wanted to help him. I thought he will be in need of money. So I went up to him and said to him that there's a lot of marketing activities going on where they sell this very pen with a larger amount of money. So I collected all my friends. I took all the pens from him, and not all the pens, a majority of the pens, and I told him to rest back at the side because it was very sunny. Then he was not that comfortable. I didn't understand why. I was in that my own enthusiasm to help him. So I just went and sold all the pens with a higher amount, and then I was telling all of them, see, there is a person outside of a college, he needs it, and that kind of thing. So then when I gave him the money, he said that, yeah, I appreciate your help, but it would be more helpful if you start writing exams for me. So then I realized that why that happiness was not in his face when I handed over the money. He didn't want that kind of sympathy, he wanted empathy instead, wherein I can help him in right ways. So sometimes we have to help others in a way that they don't feel that they are in a lower position than us. And then there are many such instances. One of it is like I heard a Chinese proverb saying that if you give a fish and that person is fed for that day, but teach him fishing, then he's fed for lifetime. So with that thought in my mind and few past experiences, I decided that I will teach Kannada medium students the very basic thing which they might need in their jobs, which is like basic communication in English. So I went to one of my nearest old age plus orphanage home. So then the warden there was asking me that if you are coming here for some certificate or some kind of thing in return, then please forget it. We don't have such things. It is a very small place. So I was like, no, I genuinely want to help the people. So that also, like there also the trust issues were there. While accepting the help, while giving the help, everywhere there is trust issues in contributing to the society. So somehow I convinced them, but they were the old age people outside. They were telling that I know these kind of people. They'll come for few days and they'll not continue coming forever. So I was like very enthusiastic at that time also and telling them that okay, you will see me coming here even when I'm doing my job on the weekends. I'll come, make sure that I'll teach these people. But later on what happened is the things didn't work out that well. there are n number of reasons. I'll say some other day, some other time. So then I realized that the experience speaks louder. They knew that they have seen so many people come and go that it's not always the same, and I learned many things there also. I think these are the small instances, and as I said, there are many more to say, but I'll end with the interest of time, saying that the social responsibility is generally like very common thing which we think like, okay, if we donate blood, it's done. If we plant a tree, then it's done. So I feel that we should do it differently. Given the choices going little bit different, what we can do is like basic things itself. Like if you're renting out your property, you can just give it on lower rent, because like even we are middle class and we are also in need of that like help. What in general we won't ask as in for self-respect, but that middle class family will feel much more helpful if you reduce the rent, and nothing will affect you that much by reducing the rent by 2k, I believe. And then there are things like when we buy a pet, we start feeding it. But instead of buying a pet, we can just help the street dogs or birds out there, build a bird house for them so that it is very safe for them. So these are the kind of things, and I feel that is what matters, that you have to do the right thing right way, give them the confidence, and that's it. Thank you.